Good afternoon from Bangkok, Thailand. It's your boy checking in. We have just entered February. It's February 2nd, and January was a very explosive month. Clearly the world probably changed like 3 times in January, regardless of where you're living, whether you are in the US, Canada, if you're in Thailand. It's absolutely crazy, what has transpired in January. Again, there's just so many, there's just a lot happening, And I'll start off by saying, everybody who checked out the vlog, the last 2 vlogs with Crystal, a lot of the feedback that's been coming in has been really, really, really dope, right? And so she's actually out in the US right now, and I'll post this up, but she's in the US right now, and she sends me a picture, and she's like, this is a billboard outside of my hotel in Times Square. And that billboard was literally a gigantic billboard saying, make Thailand your new home. And I thought that was extremely interesting because, one, they're advertising in some of the most expensive markets in the US, people who may be disgruntled, and letting them know that they can move over to Thailand. They've revamped their new LTR, their long-term residency visa, making it easier and more affordable to get. And the stipulations of that visa are set to attract a good quality expat, right, who's looking at coming to Thailand for 10, 20, 30 years. And then they also launched their Destination Thai visa, the Destination Thailand visa, which is what I'm on. That rolled out in August of 2024, and that's a 5-year visa. So there's a lot of migration that's happening into Thailand right now. And the fact that, she saw this billboard outside of her hotel in Times Square, if you ever asked for a sign as to whether or not your decision was a good one, and then the universe sends you a sign, a literal sign, you can feel good about your decision. What's also interesting to note is I remember in July 2024, just trying to do my own research and own homework on, countries to move in. So not just Thailand, but we're looking at, I was in Colombia, was researching Colombia, was looking at Bali, was looking at Singapore, do my homework on a variety of countries, right? And when I was looking into Thailand and going on YouTube, and I was trying to get a sense of Thailand through the lens and the eyes of people of color, right? Black people. What is the black experience like in Bangkok? And really there wasn't many content creators that was putting content out there. There was 2, right? So Isaiah Ashley, he's one guy that I was watching all the content from. Shout out to Isaiah, we definitely got to link up. And also Antoinette Yvonne. So she was another content creator, black. Both of them are from America. So even their experience is going to be different from my experience coming from Canada and coming from the Caribbean. My experience would definitely be different. So it's good to have that perspective. So I was only really getting the black American perspective on Thailand, right? Which is still good. But obviously it's going to be different for everybody, right? The information is going to be, relevant to different people. So you definitely want to have a diverse group of opinions and perspectives. Nonetheless, I say all that to say, when I was doing my homework in July, there wasn't really anybody. There was two people that I had found. I was on YouTube yesterday, and my entire feed was black content creators in Thailand. Heck, I'm here now doing it, right? So there's a lot more people that have moved between when I came here in September and January. Again, we're in February now. So between when I came in September to February, now that we are here, there's been a lot of people that have migrated in. Even when just in my condo, there's a lot more diversity in my condo now. When I came, I probably only seen one other person who wasn't Thai, right? So now there's a lot of diversity in my condo. When I walk around the neighborhood, I'm seeing a lot of brothers. I'm seeing a lot of black folk, walking about doing their thing, right? Again, majority of them are from the US. South Africa has a lot of black people that have made the move, not South Africa, Africa in general has had a lot of people that have migrated over here. So even when I do see a black person, I realize I can't assume, because you'll walk past someone and you're like, yo, what language is that? You know? So just because you see someone of color out here doesn't mean that they're coming from an English speaking country. A lot of them are coming from a variety of different parts of the world. The past couple of days, I've been hanging out with some really good folks. So Tim Tents, if you're watching, folks, if you are watching, go check out Tim Tents. Tim Tents is a Belgian travel vlogger who is absolutely killing it over on YouTube and over on Instagram. We've been chopping it up a lot lately. Great peoples. And also my boy Emilian. Emilian is from Moldova, and he is a cancer engineer who is working for a scientific firm to identify cancer cells. So he does his reports or whatever the heck he does, and after his findings, he sends it over to the doctors in that firm, and they do their research for cancer. So shout out to Emilian, who's here doing some great things as well. And we've just been kicking it, and again, it's just been, you're meeting people from all over, right? And I think in the next couple of months, what's going to happen in here in Thailand is it's going to feel a lot more like, understand where I'm going with this point, right? It's going to feel a lot more like Toronto, like New York, like London, in the sense of diversity. That's it, just diversity. Like when you look around and you have Asians, you have the people you have the Brits, you have just that diversity. I think you're going to see a lot of that in Thailand. Like growing up in Toronto is just is a melting pot of almost every single country you could think of, right? So I grew up with everybody. Still kind of segmented, but you still grew up with almost every culture you could possibly think of, right? It's giving me that kind of vibe. Like I'm looking around, I'm seeing a lot of Caucasians, I'm seeing a lot of blacks, I'm seeing a lot of Indians, I'm seeing a diverse mix of Asians. Naturally makes sense. Thailand is their neighbor. So you're seeing a wide variety of people that are coming in. Shout outs to my boy Tim. Tim, if you're watching, Tim over from Russia, lived in Nepal, lived in Sri Lanka. We chop it up. EJ, if you're watching, EJ's over from Arizona. So EJ, if you're watching, shout outs to you. Again, you're just meeting just a mix and a variety of people from all over the world. And I really do feel like within the next couple of months, because Thailand has opened the floodgates, because they've revamped their visas, making it more accessible to better quality of people, you're going to see a lot more people coming in. So expect to see a lot more content creators who are going to be pumping out their Thailand content. And you know what? Every perspective is needed, because like I said, coming from Canada, coming from the Caribbean, trying to get information from those perspectives. I'm a holder of a Canadian passport and also a Trinidad and Tobago passport. You want perspectives, because every passport is gonna have a different experience when it comes to making a move over to Thailand or any of these other Asian countries. So you're always going to need a multitude of perspectives. All are welcome, right? And again, one or two content creators can't cover all of the things that are happening in Thailand. There's just so much that is here. There's so much new things that are coming up. There's just a lot. But anyways, today, you'll just come with me. Right now, I'm actually in the middle of doing two things. So right now, I'm just doing some cleaning. I'm doing some laundry. So you're going to come with me. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to go put a load of laundry. Not even a load of laundry. I have some sheets to wash, right? So I got some stuff to wash. Now, usually I just drop everything over to my laundry lady. But so what I do is, like, once I don't mind waiting 24 hours, I drop everything over to her. If I need it now for now, then I will go downstairs and do the laundry. So let's go do the laundry. I also have to do some grocery shopping, but guess what? We're doing all of that and we're not even leaving the condo to do that. So, you know, let's take a look and see how you can get some things done without having to leave and go outside. Because today is not a day outside of the gym. The gym is the only place that's seeing me today. The rest, well, there's always tomorrow. So I got a couple of things that I need to pick up, and rather than, you know, going to the grocery, I get everything done inside the app. So I mainly use Grab for most things. So Grab does a number of stuff, right? So Grab has, you know, transportation. You could order food. You can book dining out experiences. There's a daily shop, more like a quick shop. There's food and there's supermarket. And you can also book hotels, and there's an assistant if you want to have them do things for you, kind of like TaskRabbit. So again, a number of things. But I need to do some grocery shopping. So we're going to go into the supermarket. Oh, and there's a variety of stores, right? So you have convenience stores, a supermarket, the fresh market, pharmacy, pet supply, home and lifestyle, and flowers, all inside of the app, right? So we're going to go into supermarket. It lists out all of the supermarkets. So I actually had an order that I had saved, but I realized that the place just closed. Maybe they went on break. So I'm going to order what I got to order from another store. So we're going to order from Tops. That's the closest one to me. All right, and let me go put in my order. So you could just search. So I know I need some eggs. I need some eggs. So we're gonna add that. It also gives you the option, if it does say low in stock, you have the ability to select an item that you want to replace it with, or you could just have it removed from the order, or they can contact you to confirm what you would want to replace it with. So I don't need anybody calling, so I'll just have it removed. This is not my usual grocery, but we're trying something out. So I know I need some floor wipes, kind of like the Swiffer floor wipes type of vibe. So I need some of that. I need the wet pack, wet wipes, there we go. And I need some orange juice. Nice. All right, got my orange juice, got my eggs, got the floor wipes, and the last thing I needed was condensed milk. Need some condensed milk. All right, so that comes in a tube. And here we go. All right, so got everything I needed. Again, you could go into the grocery, you could go pick it up yourself, or you just jump in the app, get everything that you need, and bring it all in. Ooh, and I want something sweet to eat. I've been feeling for a little Ferrero Rocher. I mean, I'm in the gym. It sounds so funny even saying it. You know, I'm really trying to stick to it this year. But Lord have mercy. When you feel for something sweet, you just gotta. So I'll do a little small chocolate. All right, so I got my juice, got my condensed, got the floor wipes, Ferrero, and now we're going to set our delivery. So they have different prices depending on the time. I'm in no rush, so we're gonna put that for 10 minutes, and let's see if they have any offers. Oh, they do have an offer. They have free delivery fee, or they're gonna give you $30 off. So we're gonna add that. All right, and that just took off. That just took off $10 off. So it gave me free delivery, right? It's free delivery up to $30. So that just wiped up my delivery fee. Great. So let's place that order. $465 is a total. If it could focus, yeah, $465 is a total. So let's go ahead and place that order. And that is coming off of my Wise account. And yeah, there we go. Wise There we go. So that came up to $13, 13 US. Great, got that. So that'll get delivered. Next up, we gotta go check out the laundry. So I have a load of stuff washing downstairs already, but I have some more stuff to put in. So we're gonna go inside the app. So the app is telling me that I have 24 minutes left on the dryer. All right, we're gonna see, cause yeah, right now I'm drying some stuff downstairs. I put a load into wash, just threw it in the dryer. So we have 24 minutes left for the dryer. But let's see if there's a free washing machine. So this app is called WashUp, and this controls, we have an application that controls all of the washers in the building, right? So I'm not just gonna walk downstairs and, you know, see if there's a washer available. What you can do is click on machine, and this is going to now, it's gonna ask you, which condo are you in? Select your condo, and it's gonna tell you what's available. So 2 dryers are currently busy, and 3 washers are free. So if you click on the washer, you can book for your next service. You can order now, or you can scan the QR code at the machine in order to get it activated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna book for next service. All right. What that's going to do is that's just going to hold the machine so nobody uses it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go downstairs and throw this in the laundry. All right, so here we are. So we have 3 washers. 2 of them are for your regular clothes. You got the big one for all of your blankets and stuff like that. Remember our towel bin machine? And then we have the 2 dryers over here. So everything is connected via the app. So all you gotta do now is, let me just pull out the app. So let's toss our stuff inside. Load up your stuff inside here. So once you put all of your stuff in, close that up. And what you're gonna do, open up the scanner, and you're gonna open up the scanner and scan the QR code to activate the laundry. And it's going to deduct the money that comes from your balance. So what happens is you gotta load up your account first. So you top up first with credit card or any of the digital payment applications that they have. Money goes into your balance, and then the money gets deducted from your balance, right? So we're gonna click on scan. We're gonna scan the QR code. Oops, scan the wrong one. Oops, okay, there we go, that's the right one. 50 baht for 90 minutes, cool. Check that off. Now it's activating. So it's programming the washer. And there you go. That's activated. The machine was started. Thank you. And it will tell you when to come back. So that's your washer. We got 90 minutes on the washer. We got 15 minutes on the dryer. And that's how we know to come back for our stuff. Now it's hot inside here. I'm sweating like a dog. So I'm gonna head back upstairs. The beautiful thing is, because people don't steal, you can just leave your stuff here without worry. Nobody bothers it. So I'm gonna leave my stuff there. We're gonna head back upstairs and chill out till the groceries and stuff come, and then we'll head to the gym. So I've been upstairs chilling, just got the notifications on my phone that everything is done, both the wash and the dryer. So now to head back downstairs and put my stuff that was in the wash, put it into dry. So QR code, click on scan. So it's 10 baht for 10 minutes. So I want 40 minutes. So I will do just like that. No, I will do 50 just to be safe. Hit OK. And 50 minutes gets added to the dryer just like that. All within the app. So I just got ready for the gym, and as I got ready, or whilst I was getting ready, I just got the notification that the stuff that I ordered from Tops has been delivered and it's downstairs. They took a picture, so let's go and collect that. So this is us right here, and of course I forgot to add my water. One of the things I forgot to add to the order was my case of water. Oh my goodness. So originally, the grocery that I normally order from, they usually have a preset, or I usually have a preset grocery list. Like by now I know there's going to be some items that I'm always going to, run out of quickly. So when I log into that particular grocery on the app, it already shows me my order from the last time. So if there's things that I need, and again, usually there's things that are always going to repeat, water, eggs, things like that. Whatever repeats is usually there and I leave it. If there's something that got added and I don't need it, I would just remove it from the cart. But they make the grocery experience just really easy, and because it's really easy to do things without having to go anywhere. Like again, just grab alone does so much within the application. Everything gets delivered to you. What I've kind of promised myself in 2025 is give yourself more reasons to go outside, because the way everything is set up, it's not hard for me to, one, leave the condo on a regular day, and then two, even when I have to go across the street to the laundry lady or the 7-Eleven, there are days where that might be as far as I go, and I don't want that to be a norm. So my rule is 3 days can't go by where I don't venture out the neighborhood, right? It's okay, things happen. Look, it's already after 3 o'clock today, and all I've just done was stuff around the house, and I just got dressed to go to the gym, and I'm gonna go in ahead there now before the evening rush comes in. But it's so easy to just end up getting caught and just staying in your house, right? And you got things done. I got things done, all right? It doesn't always feel like you're doing a lot because everything's at just a touch of a button, right? So got some stuff done. It got sent over. So I try to ensure that, if I'm inside 1 day, cool. 2 days, don't beat yourself up. But that third day, you have to go out. And that is one of the reasons why, and that's one of the main reasons why I decided to join the gym. So even though the condo gym is pretty good, we've done a condo tour before, even though the condo gym is pretty good, and you can get a good workout inside there because we have 2 gyms, right? One of the things to me that was missing was just that energy, like just the community, just the energy. And I didn't realize that's what it was, for me at least, until one of the guys, EJ, me and EJ were talking about a gym, and he was telling me which gym he goes to. And I was like, you know what? Man, I should join the gym just to get out, right? And I went and checked his gym out. That was Virgin Active, and gym was dope. But the problem for me with Virgin Atlantic was a couple of things. One, I have to take a train to get there. Now that it's not a long train ride, it's like 4 stops, so you can still get there pretty quickly. And even if you jump on the back of a motorbike, you can get there pretty quickly. But I know me, and I know that when shit happens, the first thing that gets compromised is usually the gym, right? So I need to minimize any excuses for me to go to the gym. That way it doesn't, I don't run into a situation where I'm not going because, oh, I gotta go and take a train and that's too far. Or I look at the time, I'm like, oh, it's rush hour. I don't want to deal with too many people. Like, I want to eliminate any kind of excuses. So the gym, Virgin Active being a train away in either direction, either I go to Prompong Station and go to the one at NCartier, or I go to the one in Punawiti BTS inside the True Digital Park. I can go into a Virgin Active there. I decided to join Muscle Factory because Muscle Factory is about a 15-minute walk from me, or I could take the shuttle from the condo, free shuttle ride, get dropped off by the Lotus by the En Route BTS station, and it's like a 10-minute walk max, and if you're jogging, a 5-minute jog, whatever. So it's still right there. Gives me more reasons to get outside and exercise. So anyways, when me and EJ were talking about it and I checked it out, I was like, yo, this is really dope. And just being in that energy, being in that, they have a ton of classes, they have a ton of different amenities. There was a lot of camaraderie happening. I was like, yo, this is what's missing from the condo gym. Just that energy that you have being in the physical gym. So even though, yes, I was going, but again, even though it's upstairs, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give for me, right? And in checking out Virgin Active, I went and I ended up checking out Muscle Factory, and I ended up deciding going to Muscle Factory. And after the first workout at Muscle Factory, I was like, yo, just the vibe, the people, the energy, like, you know what? Another reason to go outside, and I found a good place and a good reason to get outside. We're getting our fitness in. The community there, really dope community. It's a nice walking distance, so I could go and walk and get my heart rate up, before we actually hit the gym. Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger. Let's sign up. And, last week was the first week in forever where I hit 4 days for the week. So, pat on the back. We just got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. And so I'm going to head over to Muscle Factory now. And I'm going to try to beat it's already 3:45. So we already know after 5 o'clock that after work crowd is going to come in. So what I'm going to do, instead of walking today, I'm going to take a bike there just so I can get in there quickly and beat that afternoon, evening rush, and then get my little workout in, and then come back home and prep for, work. All right, just finished that workout. Oh my goodness, I'm drenched, I'm beat up. Ooh, nice fluffy gray cat. Anyways, so we had to break for the nice fluffy gray cat. Yeah, so that's Muscle Factory. You know, I try to give you guys a little sneak peek. We didn't go upstairs into the cardio room, but they have a cardio room, change rooms, big gym, no AC. Oh my goodness, my phone's going off in my pocket. Sorry. My phone was going off in my pocket and I have my headphones in, so I'm like, yo, where is that noise coming from? But yeah, try to give you a little sneak peek into Muscle Factory. But it's people are working out. So I don't want to be walking around, camera out. You know, there's women there. You know, we ain't trying to, you know, have anybody uncomfortable or anything like that. You know, just walking around with a camera filming. Anywho, you got a little sneak peek for the gym. If it's a little bit, maybe the next time I go, if it's a bit more empty, maybe I'll do a better walk around, because I know there's a lot of people that are coming into Thailand right now and people are looking for gyms. Muscle Factory is one of the popular gyms here in Bangkok, especially if you are in the An Nut area, right? It's about a 10-minute walk from An Nut, and where I am, it's about a 15 to 20-minute walk from Moda's Sukhumvit 50. But again, it's a good, nice walk. Get the heart rate and everything pumping. Usually I will walk it. I'll walk there and I'll walk back. So like today I'm walking back, right? But because I wanted to beat the after work rush, I decided to just jump on a bike and get there as quick as I can so I could do what I gotta do and head out. Now in this area as well, you also have this is a basketball court. So inside here, you have a basketball court, an academy, there's a cafe inside there. So that's all inside there, that basketball court. Maybe we might join, get back into playing ball again. Who knows, maybe I might do that. And if you're walking from An Nut, this condo, this tall high-rise condo is a Siamese condo, all right? So if you're walking from An Nut and you're not really sure, I mean, you'd put it in the maps anyway, but you're looking for the Siamese condo, that's the name of it, and you just come and walk down, just to give you a little bit of a, you know, where it's located. You also have the tennis court. So if you're into tennis, you got the tennis court here, and that's Muscle Gym. The wall behind it, that's Muscle Gym. That's all Muscle Gym inside there. But yeah, come out here, you have a tennis court, you got a basketball court. So this whole little area, a lot of different things that you can do, you know? So at the beginning of the video, I made the point that Chris had sent me the screenshot of the billboard saying, make Thailand your home, and I was on a billboard in Times Square, right? The reason why this is significant is because Thailand and some of the other Asian countries, they have realized that to get away from the highs and low seasons of tourism, they can combat that by getting quality long-term expats. So they're really going hard after digital nomads, remote workers, anybody who could be 100% remote. They're going after them because they're coming with a job, so they're not allowed to work locally here in Thailand. You could only have employment outside of Thailand, all right? So they're coming here with a job, they're coming here already earning money, and this is all part of the screening process when you apply for the Destination Thai visa and also the LTR visas, right? I believe the LTR visa is the same requirement where you can't work locally. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that one. But the DTV visa the destination Thailand visa for sure, you can't work with that visa. You'd have to have employment outside of Thailand, right? So you have the job, you're earning all this currency, and because you're physically living here, you're spending all of your money into Thailand. And I mean, think about all the things that you are doing where everybody's going to benefit. So the people that have houses, that are renting houses, renting condos, they benefit. Anybody in the food industry, they benefit. Groceries benefit. The gyms benefit. Think of everything that you do. You know, that's just all money that is now being brought into Thailand 100% from outside of Thailand, right? So they're really ramping up in getting more remote workers, digital nomads coming into the country. They've also opened up the Destination Thailand visa for the people who want to use the medical facilities, people who want to do, take Thai cooking classes, do Muay Thai, train in Muay Thai, and also learn Thai language and also Thai massage. They have opened up those visas for, right? So in all that, the focus is now, and just to make a quick point. So I always turn the camera, give you a little look at the area so you can see what's going on. But yeah, what you're going to see a lot more of now, right, is over the past 2 to 3 years, there's been a lot more digital nomad visas popping up. So currently, there are over 66 countries and counting that have now created a new digital nomad visa with the same goal, trying to attract foreign remote workers to balance out the highs and the low seasons of tourism, and then they come with that cash injection into the economy. So now countries are starting to compete for who can bring in, who can create a great environment that expats would want to migrate and live, bring their currency, bring their earnings, and then, you know, you're splurging it inside of their economy. So we're seeing more and more digital nomad visas that are popping up from countries, right? So Thailand is doing that. Now the fact that they've dropped this billboard in Times Square, where we know New York is one of the most expensive states in the US and all of North America, what I really believe they're trying to do now is, I think they're going to start doing more campaigns targeting the cities that cost a lot of money and try to lure more expats away from the expensive countries and get them to come and live in Thailand. And I think more Asian countries are going to be doing the same as well. So it makes a lot of sense that countries start to go after the premium expats, is what they're being dubbed as, right? So rather than you're trying to attract people to come here for 1 or 2 days, maximum a week on vacation, they want to attract those premium expats that have the remote jobs and that want to come and live long term in a new country and bring all their money, right? Remember, a lot of these countries are getting even more expensive. They're getting more expensive. The safety of the citizens is being compromised in a lot of these countries. So I believe we are at the beginning of the great global migration. I think what we're going to see a lot more of over the next year, especially the next year, we're going to see a lot more people who are fed up of the US, Canada, the UK, parts of Europe and whatnot. And now that there's more opportunities to have a job remote or create a variety of different income streams, you have a lot of people who are, you know, they're getting paid on YouTube and different social media platforms, or they're in e-commerce and they're selling products. There's just a lot more ways to create revenue than there ever was before. So now if you can create your own revenue remotely and you don't have to be physically tied to a location, why not start looking at countries that have a more affordable cost of living, better safety, And they're literally trying to give you everything you possibly can so that you feel good in living in that new country. So 66 countries currently have a digital nomad visa. And again, that number is going up. People will start looking at all of these different options, and now they're going to be saying to themselves, you know what? Why live in this country where, let's let that ambulance pass. Yeah, so now we're gonna have more people saying to themselves, why live in this country where a one-bedroom apartment is $3,000, 3,000 US dollars, depending on what city you live in. Just cost of life is just expensive, and the quality of life is not what you want. With so many new countries opening their borders for digital nomads, I think we're at the start of this great mass migration where people are now going to redefine what success looks like. They're going to redefine, how we go about living. They're going to redefine how we go about earning, right? And with the maturation of a variety of technologies, it's making it a lot easier to earn revenue remotely. And remember, you don't need a job. You just need a revenue stream, right? And if you understand that, I think you're in a good place. You don't need a job to earn money, but you do need to have some type of skill to create revenue, right? If you understand e-commerce and you learn how to sell products, again, that's another revenue stream. There's a lot of different ways to earn an income. Having a job is just one, is what I really mean to say. There's a lot of different ways to earn money. A job is just one, and it's never been easier to tap into just a variety of ways to earn money, okay? And because the cost of living is a lot more affordable in these Asian countries and South American countries, you have more leeway to experiment and create the life you want. Like I've met a number of people who are here on their savings. And whilst they're here on their savings, they're taking classes, they're upskilling themselves, but they have some breathing room to learn that new skill, right? So I'm not saying, uproot your entire life and just live off your savings. Nope. I am saying that you can have a plan, you can save your money, and in saving your money, you do have a bit more runway to come here and upskill yourself, see a new culture, possibly even create some new opportunities for you, because there's also a lot of guys that have come out here and learned how to be content creators, and now it's paying them full time to be here. But you don't need as much money when you are out here, giving you some more breathing room to learn new skill sets and try new things out. So we're in a little market by the grocery. So as you can see, lots of foods, lots of fruits. We have some entertainment, fresh fruits, fresh seafood. Got some entertainment. Lots of food, lots of food. $10, 10 baht for fried chicken. Usually if I want to get a nice little quick meal and don't feel like spending a lot of money, you come out to all of these little spots. Ooh, waffles. Gotta stay away from that. Coconut water. 25 baht for coconut water. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah. And then we got the insects. We got a variety. Yeah. I said that kind of quick, eh? I should have. Ooh, that smells good. If I myself wasn't in a rush to get back home, I would stop and entertain y'all with them crickets and all that stuff that they be cooking. They be cooking some crickets, they be cooking some beetles. They be doing, in that particular stall, they be doing a whole lot of stuff. But maybe we gotta go and call our girl Andrea from Cambodia and see if she wants to do a little encore. She just finished eating some dog in one of her videos, and you know, everybody's talking about that. And since then, she's been on a hunt to figure out what other crazy things she could eat. So maybe we tell Andrea to come on down and we get her eating them beetles and crickets and all that good stuff. But yeah, I truly believe we are at the start of this great global migration where it's real. Like, it's not a pipe dream. Nobody is scamming you online anymore. You legitimately could have a job that's remote. You legitimately could have an e-commerce business or freelance or be a content creator where you're doing things to earn your money remotely, and then you can decide whether or not you want to change locations and go and live in a different country. And it gives you the ability to really sit down and research countries, take a look at your life and say to yourself, you know what? This country aligns with everything I want right now at this point in my life. Let me go and make a move. So a question that I often get asked is, how long did it take me to get my visa and stuff for Thailand? And it took 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks, and the majority of that time was just processing time to get some documents from the government in Trinidad. Right? But 2 weeks came and went, and the process was smooth. And as soon as I got it, I was out of Trinidad within 2 weeks, tying up everything and made the move. So it's getting to be easier to make a move to the countries. It's really just going to come down to you and your situation and what you need in order to be able to move. There are some people who they already have a job that is paying them remotely, or they have a business, or they're freelancers, or whatever they're doing, and they're making money remotely, right? Because part of these digital nomad visas is you have to show proof that you are a digital worker or a remote worker or freelancer. You have to show proof that you are working and earning remotely, right? Because that's what they want. They don't want you to come here and take away jobs from the locals. They want you to come with your stuff already. So because of that, these countries are making it even easier to get these remote visas. And then you're on a plane and you're out here. And because the cost of living and everything is just so much more affordable, it just makes it even easier to make the move. Right? When I'm looking at places and you're seeing condos from 200 US up, even when you come here and you decide, you know what, let me be as frugal as possible, right? You could come here and find yourself an apartment without the amenities from like 100 US that are, you know, of good quality that you would want to move into. Anything below 100 US up, you probably wouldn't want to leave your good country to come and live in that, right? But I've seen some decent apartments from 100 US, and I've seen condos from 200 US where you're getting all the amenities and things like that. I say all that to say, it doesn't take a lot of money to be able to make the move and be comfortable. And I think when you come here and it's your first year, try to be as frugal as possible. And you're here for a year, You're here for 6 months or whatever the case is. After that, the next time, your next lease, is when you could really start to flex and find exactly what you want. But I think just upon coming, it's really just to find something where you can get yourself situated and acclimated as quickly as possible without trying to break the bank. So I'm hungry. Oh boy. So there's a spot on the way back home that I'm gonna get some food from. I gotta come inside here. So there is a Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, Martial Arts Academy gym, BFL. I gotta come and check that out because there are two activities that I really want to get into this year. And one is Muay Thai, right? And we got a Muay Thai gym within walking distance. I just started the gym, so my goal is, or my plan is, get back in shape, get in enough shape, and then go join the Muay Thai gym, right? I don't want to be completely out of shape, and then they're beating on me inside that gym. So I said, let me get myself in a decent order, you know, where I'm not huffing and puffing to just hold up some gloves, and we're going to join that gym. And the second thing I want to do is I want to learn how to do scuba diving. So I'm going to be joining some scuba diving. I gotta find a place to do some scuba diving, but that's something that I want to do. Now, another extreme sport in Thailand is crossing the road. Nobody gives you a blind when crossing the road, right? And you gotta kind of run. You gotta run. So anyways, Lucky 13 is the name of the place I'll be getting some dinner at. This is a place that I like to come pretty often and eat. Forgot my mic clipped on. So they got some good stuff. So I feel for chicken Caesar wrap. And we'll do an iced lemon tea. Yeah, iced lemon tea. Yeah, all right, cool. I know what I'm gonna do. So the reason why I stress so much on learning digital skills, all of these things I've been talking about, the AI skills, the e-commerce skill sets, what we're talking about, you know, all the different jobs that are coming on the street right now that are popular. The reason why I try to put so much of this information out is because we're not talking about get-rich-quick schemes. We're talking about jobs, like actual jobs and actual skill sets that you could turn into a business or freelance, or you acquire the skill set and you apply to a position around the world that allows you to work remotely, or they can even potentially bring you into the country and handle your work permit. But the point is that you want to have one of these in-demand skills. And I mean, I will link to a couple of articles that I've done on the top AI skills. That's going to be in the YouTube description. I will link to the top AI skills, the future of jobs. I will even add the article on the top international remote job boards. And you can, you know, keep tabs and keep looking out for jobs that fit your qualifications and your skill sets. Right? And you want to have one of those things. Thank you very much. Kapnika. Food just arrived. Check that out. Food just arrived. So I got the chicken Caesar wrap. Looking good. Looking healthy. Alright. So yeah, so I tried to, you know, put all this information out because I want all of y'all to tap in. And again, we're not talking about no get-rich-quick schemes. We're talking about legitimate jobs, legitimate skill sets that you can go freelance or apply for a new job with. Stuff that's going to allow you to be digital and be mobile. So that opens up your opportunities. Whether you decide to stay inside the country and you just tap into global opportunities, great. That's going to allow you now to bring foreign exchange, bring money into the country instead of you just using up the money, right? But then, sorry, mosquitoes are outside right now. Yeah, but then if you are somebody where you want to go and travel, you want to go, live in a different country that aligns with what you're looking for in your life, great. That changes everything for you because, as I've been saying, countries are opening up their borders to remote workers. They want them. They're rolling out the red carpet for them. And it makes the process so much easier when you're applying as a digital nomad because you're already coming with your income. You're the type of person they want. The visas are being structured to bring more digital nomads in, more remote workers in, get them here as quickly as possible because for them, this is an investment into the country, allows them to share their culture, but most importantly, it's money coming into the country and you benefit because now you get to live in a country that gives you exactly what you are looking for. And that's one of the reasons why I ended up in Thailand. I was really looking at Colombia, but now that I've made the decision to Thailand has really been phenomenal. And it just gives me everything I want on a day-to-day that every day really feels just good, just good. And everybody that I've been meeting since I've been in Thailand has been just amazing, amazing people. Again, shout out to Tim, met him. He's doing amazing things, doing his travel vlogging. And Milian, doing his work with the cancer research firm and whatnot. I've just met a lot of good people. So check out the articles in the description. Go and start looking at the skill sets that make sense for you, the job industries that are on the rise, and put yourself in place. But yeah, go check them out. You can't say the information is not there. The information is there. You can't say it's not legitimate because we are actively doing all the things that we talk about, right? So yeah, go check that out. I'm gonna eat this, and yeah, let me get my food let me eat it while it's hot. Let me eat my food while it's hot. Yeah, credit card. This is Lucky 13. All of these bikes are from different food apps. They have a variety of different food apps that they are on. They're on Grab, they're on Line Man, and they're on I forgot the name of the next one, but check out Lucky 13 sandwich. It's right on Sukhumvit 50. They have some pretty good food. They never disappoint, always consistent, and I love coming in there and getting a little chicken Caesar wrap or a little chicken salad. I've tried their pizza, and I'm trying to stay away from pizza, but the pizzas are really good as well. I haven't had a bad meal from them. So if you're in the area, go check out Lucky Sandwich, and I'll go support. Another question I get asked is, how are you earning money in Thailand? So, I own money a few different ways. My business, the Digipreneur company, that's my business. I am a digital strategist, an e-commerce specialist, a search engine optimization specialist, and I do a couple of things. So within my company, companies would contract me to consult in helping them do their digital marketing, build their digital strategies, right? So I consult with companies and do that. I'll also get booked for one-on-one sessions, so business owners from around the world would reach out. We do one-on-one sessions. I lecture at Arthur Lockjack University on digital marketing. I'm also a program advisor at the University of South Florida on digital marketing as well. I'm in media, so I have a radio show on Freedom 106.5 FM. I'm a columnist with the Trinidad and Tobago Newsday, the Jamaica Observer, and then I have a segment called The Digipreneur every single Tuesday on CNC3. So I'm in media, I lecture, I work with companies to consult. Companies also book me to do workshops. They book me to do workshops to either train staff, or because my focus has really been on SMEs, is that what they call? Because my focus has really been on SMEs, companies would partner with me or book me to facilitate a workshop. This is a dispensary and massage therapy. Nice little spot. 7-Eleven. This is all on Sukhumvit 50, right? You got oak, wine, steak. You got a local food spot inside there. I gotta go and check them out. 7-Eleven. You got your laundry place, and you got a lot of things happening on this street. But anyways, so companies would then book me to come and do workshops for the SME community. I get paid as an international speaker as well, so I'll get booked to come and speak at events. That could be remote. That could be remote. Companies can book me remote to go and speak, or they fly me in and I speak or conduct workshops. So there's a few different things that I do. Everything is all connected. All roads lead back to digital marketing, digital strategy, e-commerce. And because of the platforms that I have, I've really been trying to focus on getting the Caribbean region thinking about digital business, digital skills, tapping into the global workforce versus limiting yourself to the opportunities that are available in our countries. Because remember, our countries in the Caribbean are small, so they don't have a lot of the positions that you would want to get into, right? So my goal has really been to push the conversation, get people thinking about remote jobs, digital skills, the global economy versus just trying to earn from the local economy. But yeah, that's how I earn, right? And I could do that from anywhere in the world. And one of the things that I really felt made this move to Thailand perfect is after being in the Caribbean for the last 10 years and really getting to learn the business landscape, at least the digital business landscape throughout the Caribbean. The reason why Thailand came at a perfect time is because now I can come to Thailand when they're really doing some amazing things, when Asia is at the forefront of so much evolution or so much innovation, and I can come and see it firsthand. And I've built all of these platforms where I can take all of the information that I'm learning from Asia and I can feed that information back into the Caribbean and really help push this generation and the next into thinking digital. There's a lot of jobs that are transitioning digitally, but we can't tap into because we just don't have the skill sets. So again, I'm really trying to push the conversation forward, show people how things are in Asia, what types of businesses are being done, how they do business digitally, how does e-commerce look, all these different things. And then on top of that, another thing that made the move to Thailand really good right now is because they have released their 5-year visa and revamped their long-term visas. You have even more people from around the world that are coming here, and just by being here, you're starting to not just have a cultural exchange, but the knowledge exchange is happening, right? So I'm meeting a lot more people who, they're all nomads, doing a variety of things, and the conversations that we sit down and have, it's been mind-blowing, right? Because you're getting these perspectives from people who live around the world, or who are coming from around the world, and they're here now. Whether they're here permanently or whether they're here to spend 2 months or 3 months before they move on to the next destination, you know, nonetheless, the fact that you're just here and you're able to get to meet all these people and learn from them, have that knowledge exchange, have that cultural exchange, has been absolutely amazing. As I said, my boy Tim, my boy Emilian, we've been hanging out, and Tim's from Belgium, Emilian is from Moldova, right? When would I have ever met them? So the fact that we're all connecting at this point in time, when all of us have been full-time remote for like the last 2 to 3 years, and you know, now we're meeting up in Thailand, 3 guys from 3 completely different parts of the world, 3 different cultures, and it's become a lot easier to meet people, because when you put yourself in these situations, you know, you're going out, right? Which is why I keep on saying I force myself to get out, because when I get out, you have all these people coming from all over the world, and they're looking for community. They are actively looking to meet people and meet like-minded people. So the fact that you're a foreigner in Thailand, the first thought is really, or at least, you know, in my experience thus far, the first thought has really been, okay, this guy is another nomad, another digital person. What do you do? And then you get to learn what they do, and you kind of chop it up from there. But just once you're a non-Thai person and you're just hanging out somewhere, somebody is going to have a conversation with you and just introduce themselves. Hey, fishing! Hey! These guys are fishing in here. Snake? Snake? Fish! Fish! Man, I've seen some big Asian water monitors inside that, underneath that bridge. So I was asking them, like snake? Because it's Thailand. There's a whole lot of them here, you know? And I feel like I'm going to walk by that bridge one of these days and see a python. I feel like it's gonna happen. So I actually just made it back home, just getting under the bridge. My condo's on the left, so we walked from the gym, we got some food, we got to have another insightful conversation about thinking digital nomads. So this is, whilst I'm walking, this is actually across the street from the condo. So we have drinks, food, they do coffee inside there, and they do alcohol. So you can just come outside the condo, cross the street, sit down, get some good food. They really do have some good food, get some drinks, and look, here's the shuttle for the condo coming in. There's the shuttle for the condo coming in. So the shuttle is free, brings you to the BTS station, or the grocery. Sawadee Cup. I had to duck. Thank you. I had to duck from the beams that were going to close on my head. Oh, yes. Yeah. So I think we had another good conversation. But yeah, man, really start thinking about life in the digital age. Check out the articles. Start finding those skill sets that interest you and start learning one of them. I wasn't able to make the move to Thailand overnight. It was just timing and preparation. The right time met preparation and everything opened up. Because me learning digital marketing, e-commerce, online business, I've been doing that since 2018, right? Technically since 2016, because that's when I learned how to build websites, do SEO and all that extra stuff. So it took, oh my God, I just realized that the mic was clipped onto my shirt and not the strap. So I'm hoping that the audio wasn't affected, because boy, I'd be so upset. Anyways, it took me a while. So since 2016, when I started my tech blog, droidisland.com, doing that gave me the web development skills, the e-commerce, the SEO, and and I've just been building upon those skills since 2016, right? And now, well, in 2024, because my entire life became digital post-pandemic, and I had all these skill sets and I was able to turn it into a business after, I decided no longer to do Droid Island. That is what ultimately has allowed me to pick up and move easily. For the simple fact that my income was already taken care of. I've been making, money remotely for a number of years now, right? So that made it so much easier to just pick up, apply, get a visa, and jump on a plane and go. And if you put yourself in that situation where you have the skill sets and you're either freelancing, bringing in clients for yourself, and you're making your money, or you get the skill set and go apply for a job, once your income can be digital, I think the sky is the limit in terms of what you can do, because every single door opens up after that. Right? Every single door opens up after that. So I really put a premium on digital skills, and I really believe that everybody should. Even if you're not moving, just being able to tap into the global economy from your country gives you more opportunities. And if you decide that you want to move, like I said, pay attention to all these countries with the rising, that are creating more and more digital nomad visas. 66 and counting. That is crazy. That is crazy. It can be done. The reason why we are vlogging is to show you it can be done, right? It can be done. We have documented this journey since we started in 2016. So you guys know it can be done. And I want you to not just move out of your country just because. Like, I want you to put yourself in a position where you have these options. And when you have these options, you have the ability to sit down and say, you know what? What makes the most sense for what me and my family need right now? Because again, you have a lot of people who are moving with their families. All of these visas, they include bringing your spouse and bringing your dependents. So you don't have to just move here, on your own. And one thing that Thailand is doing is they have been relentless in bringing more international schools here. So you have curriculums from the U.S., you have the American curriculum, the Canadian curriculum, the UK curriculum, like you have the Australian curriculum. They have schools that focus on curriculums from around the world, and more international schools are popping up because, again, they want you to bring your family, relocate, move here, get acclimated, bring them into the international schools, and live a good life, Thailand currently aligns with everything I want. And the reason why I say currently is because I've realized that countries change, right? And a country might be the best country for you right now, and that might change 5-10 years from now. And I think we really have to put a focus on being flexible, being digital, because then you just get the options, right? You get to sit back, look and see what is the best option for you and your life, and then go ahead and make it. So yeah, that is me day. I'm gonna go inside. I am sweating. I am dying. It's hot. I'm sweating. I'm tired. My legs feel broke. You know? But God is good. Life is good. I am enjoying it. You might feel like you're not showing any of the bad in Thailand. And like I said, man, right now, if it comes up, we'll deal with it and we'll talk about it. But, you know, we've been here since September. It's February now. Things have been just good. Things have been really, really good. I have no complaints outside of the pollution. I really just don't have no complaints. And it's because Thailand is giving me every single thing I need right now to be the best version of myself. You know, everything I want for my life right now, I'm getting it. So if you feel like I'm not showing anything bad, it's because my day-to-day is very good. I really don't run into problems or complaints so far since I've been here. Right? That's why I said if it comes up, we'll talk about it, but it really hasn't happened yet. All right? Day-to-day is good, and that is what I would love for everybody. I think if more people were not just working the jobs that they really want, but if they were living in the cities and the countries that really bring out the best in them, if they have the job or a way of earning revenue that makes them feel good, if all those things are clicking, then you're going to see a lot more happy people. Oh, I just missed a call. All right. Anyways, I'm up. Time to go.